Dennis Kucinich is the youngest big city mayor in the United States, and as you might have read in the major news magazines recently, he is shaking up Cleveland these days, even though the mayor has been in office only a couple of months. Newsweek magazine, in writing about you recently, called you Dennis the Menace. How did you react to that terminology?
They're right.
Who are you a menace to?
Crooks.
Kucinich had, quote, caused considerable problems for local dishonest businessmen, politicians, and criminals.
The story of organized crime and a plan to kill former Cleveland Mayor Dennis Kucinich.
A convicted hitman for the mob, he says he was offered the job of killing Mayor Kucinich.
But you said you were willing to do it.
Sure, everybody's got to make a living.
What kind of money might have been offered for something like that?
Well, if I was to do it, I would want at least 80 grand. I know it sounds ridiculous and high, but you got to go by what position a guy holds, or what his life's worth.
Why do you think these people would have wanted to do the mayor in?
We can't buy Kucinich. This is what I was told. We can't buy Kucinich. He was cut from a different cloth, and they didn't know where he was coming from, what angle he was coming from. So, you know, they had to work different ways on him.
That sounded pretty serious, then.
I can't get no more serious than that.
There's a light plant in Cleveland, and if that plant can be sold, some people are going to make a lot of money, and Kucinich is stopping them from selling that plant.
I can't get no more serious than that.
Headlines throughout the media broadcast the battle between the Kucinich administration and privately owned CEI over who would own the city's municipal power plant. While Muni was the issue, it was Cleveland's banking community that applied heavy pressure on 31-year-old Mayor Dennis Kucinich to sell the power plant, or they wouldn't refinance the city's outstanding bond debt.
But doggone it, somebody tells me about the disastrous results of default. What are the disastrous results of loss of freedom? And that's what's at stake here.
Known as the People's Mayor, Kucinich rallied hundreds of people to join him in withdrawing his savings from Cleveland Trust.
This bank is trying to destroy a city government through blackmail and intimidation. I'm taking my money out because I don't want clean money in a bank which is dirty.
In 1978, when he refused to sell the municipal light system, the banks to which the city owed money refused to renew their loans unless he gave in.
The ball is squarely in your court. Mayor, if you will sign that resolution, we have Cleveland Trust saying that we can have $50 million in city bonds, which will permanently end, according to Mr. Russo, the city's financial crisis. This is quite an offer from Cleveland Trust, considering the hour, considering the day. What are you going to do?
And especially considering the fact that everyone says Muni Light's not worth anything. It's a significant offer, certainly. Strange that they would want to cause the default of the city of Cleveland over a light system that's worth nothing. And all I have to do is sign my name to this paper. And we have the whole city back again. Baloney. I'm trying to prove that government can work.